Hello, everybody, and welcome to another forecast. I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. I'm going to go over stuff in the Pacific and the Atlantic, but I'm also going to go over the severe weather part as well going on in the United States. So, we're going to start off here in the Eastern Pacific, where we got a disturbance here, and it has a 10% chance in the next 2 days and 50% chance in the next 5 days. Let's see what it says. This organized showers and thunderstorms continue in association with a broad area of low pressure located a few hundred miles south of Guatemala and El Salvador. Gradual development of this system is possible later this week while the disturbance meanders over the far eastern northern Pacific. So, that's what we got there. So let's take a look at the GFS models for the eastern North Pacific here. We're gonna just play this out here. It's this little thing right here. Yeah, see, it's strengthening. It's probably gonna be a high-end tropical storm or a Category 1 hurricane as it makes its way over here in this area. Does like this weird downward movement, then goes this way and then back over here. Now the GFS models a few days ago were showing a storm that had 947 millibars. That's crazy for this time of year, even this early in the season in the Pacific. That's just crazy. But it seems that's changed. And seeing as it's still a few days out, things could definitely change with this system. I mean, it could weaken into nothing and not pose any threat to anybody, or it can strengthen and then go this way. I mean, anything is possible within the next few days with the weather forecasts. I mean, they're always constantly changing, and I mean that's the way of nature, man. It's like it's never gonna be the same as what you see a few days beforehand. It always changes. All right, let's take a look at the anomalies for the Eastern Pacific. Now, as you can see here at the equatorial line, we're starting to see some cooler waters. That's in the El Nino areas, and that's something we got to watch out for the Atlantic hurricane season, because this blue area continues to widen, and if that continues, then the Atlantic is in for a world of hurt. And then again, this is just my opinion. Things can change within a month or two. I mean, everybody knows that. But this area right here, that's plenty warm enough. Let's see how long this lasts, and if it rebounds going east to west. I mean, anything is possible here, and the system at hand is going to be forming right around here. So it's definitely in warm enough waters to sustain some tropical development. And we'll just see what happens from there. All right, let's go back here. No, not there, but here. I'm gonna take a look at the Atlantic real quick. We still have now subtropical depression, Andrea. It seems like it weakened quite faster than I thought it would be, as it's still moving north into colder waters. I thought it was going to be at least a tropical storm for the next like 24 to 36 hours. But again, as I said a few minutes ago, things can change like that. And, never know what's going to happen. So let's take a look at the forecast cone here real quick. And I probably clicked the wrong thing. Maybe not. That's weird. I guess we're not going to be looking at that. Yeah, see, it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, we still got our first name storm before May or June, so I mean, that's like I think that's like the 6th year in a row that like we got a really early start to the season. So I guess we could say goodbye to Andrea because at this point it's probably not gonna really do much from here, besides maybe weekend. So now we just wait for the next one. I mean that's why I'm here because I want to keep you guys updated and informed. And I know there's a whole bunch of other weather people on YouTube, doing their thing and helping guys out, helping people out around the world even. And I just want to be one of those people that does that as well. Like the more people that are warning you guys, the better it is, right? So enough about the tropics. Let's go to the severe weather side of all of this. Currently, we have two severe thunderstorm warnings going out for Arkansas and Missouri. The thunderstorm warning in Missouri is out for Dallas, Basledy. I mean, probably announced that wrong because I have pronunciation problems. And Webster counties, and that's going on until 3 o'clock EST or two p.m. Central Daylight Time. We also got another severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas, and that's for Johnson, Logan, Pope, Scott, and Yale. And that's expiring at also 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And just a few minutes ago, we had a tornado warning for Dallas, Greene, and Webster County in Missouri, and that expired, and that's a good thing because we don't want any tornadoes touching down and destroying lives because that's what they do. Just like hurricanes, tornadoes and hurricanes aren't that far off, really, because one is just, out miles and miles and miles and miles and miles apart, and tornadoes are just like confined areas. So with that, let's look at the enhanced radar for the area. As you can see here, there's a pretty nice line of showers and thunderstorms going into the Arkansas and Missouri. And the line goes all the way down into Texas, but Texas here is just getting rain showers and maybe some weak thunderstorm activity. For now, I mean, who's to say here in about 2 or 3 hours that won't change? Because usually it happens in between the like mid and late afternoon hours where things start popping up. And then we got a cell right here. It's looking for being small, it looks pretty damn good. Alright, let's go up here into the west. Now, there's a lot of rain activity going on here. And it looks like it's not going anywhere anytime soon because it's just like rotating in circles and pretty much staying stationary for the time being until it decides to not want to be stubborn and start moving. Now, we got some pretty good rain showers here in Iowa, for sure. And a lot of these areas here are in flood stages, so any of this rain is going to be bad news bears. And that's definitely not something that you want to see. And speaking of flooding, let's take a look at the flood maps. Alright, currently there are 22 gauges at major flooding, and that's right. Some of them are right up here where all that rain is being dumped, and that's not good. You don't want to see that. We got 110 gauges at moderate flooding, again in some of the same areas where a lot of rain is falling right now. And this has been a year of major weather systems hitting this exact same area. These states right here have been getting pummeled this whole year, and I don't think some of these flood gauges have actually went down for a long, long time, honestly. And we got 207 gauges at minor flooding stage, and I think those are going to go up. We're going to see more major flooding gauges and more moderate flooding gauges as we go along through time. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and depending on the situation in the eastern North Pacific, I might have another one in a day or two. Anyways, thank you guys, and have a nice day.